Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back. My name is Ace and I've got some more TF2 gameplay here for you. Not a regular commentary per se. I am playing as a scout with a scattergun, Mad Milk, which at some point I switched to the pistol, and of course the rap assassin. And initially I was just trying to get some gameplay footage for some rambling about my channel. And then I figured that a TF2 video was about due. And it also felt like I hadn't done Scout for about a few ages now. So I felt also... I do a lot of feeling apparently at this stage. So I guess it just made sense to have some Scout gameplay while I talk some stuff about things. Yeah, I am pretty tired right now, as you may have heard. I'm not really bright with my wording. Nonetheless, I hope I got my point across during this video. But before we start, I will talk a little bit about the channel itself at first, and I will have a TF2 commentary when that is ended. So if you are not looking forward to my rambling about my channel and the announcements that I have, which I do recommend to listen to and make sure to check out, then I will just simply skip to about half, I guess, half-ish, I hope, until that is done, so you can then enjoy some Scout commentary. First of all, of course, if you haven't noticed it yet, I have crossed 5k subscribers, which is kind of mental, and I'm running out of things to say about it because I'm still thinking I'm getting pranked every second now, and that somebody just made like a few thousand accounts with a small team and like suddenly starts to unsubscribe. Like that's the feeling I've got. Like I always get paranoid when good things happen. I think I've said it before, but it's still a thing for me. And I am planning to make a video specifically dedicated to 5k, but I do require my friend with that, or friends even, as well as a good camera, if everything goes according to plan, which is always a thing that is questionable, especially when you're trying to plan things ahead in the future depending on other people. Nonetheless, it should be alright if it works, and if it doesn't, I'll make something else happen, I'll promise you that. I just can't say anything about an estimated time of arrival because I have not even made the arrangements yet. So yeah, that's the thing. And of course, if I'm starting new playthroughs as well. I'm going to have a Torchlight 2 playthrough with my good friend Danny. She's a pretty decent gamer herself, so that should be alright. So go check it out. I'll have a link in the description box below. So if you like Torchlight, which I believe is a better version of Diablo 3, or well, Diablo 3 was just a bad game, where Torchlight 2 isn't, I suppose. So that's a given. I am biased towards Torchlight 2, as you may know now. And I'm also starting a playthrough of Borderlands 2, which either means if you are watching this video, there might be a link in the description box. And if it isn't, then you might have to wait a little bit because I'm still working on editing that video. But that should be up tonight as well, of course, depending on when you are watching this video. So make sure to check that description box and let me know what you think, because, well, it's new playthroughs, it's games I really enjoy playing. And of course, by the way, my co-op partner in Borderlands 2 is the same co-op partner I had in Orcs Must Die 2. So I hope you guys can enjoy that as well, as much as you did Orcs Must Die 2. Nonetheless, I think I've pretty much covered everything related to announcements and such. I can only say that you guys hope my new content. I will still upload TF2, as you can see right now. This is of course a TF2 gameplay video. It just doesn't have a TF2 topic, which of course my next TF2 video should have. And of course Guild Wars 2 content coming up. I'm actually thinking about making videos about money making. Maybe. I'm not promising anything. I'm saying it is a topic that I want to discuss. When it will be discussed, once again, I cannot give you an estimated time of arrival because I've not even recorded anything about it yet, and I'm also trying to run some more dungeons and such. Nonetheless, all I can say is right now as well, thank you guys for keeping me supported, or for your continued support. It's a better way of putting it in English, I suppose. As well as, of course, if you do like my content, make sure to like, favorite if you are into that type of things. And of course, share and subscribe if you haven't yet. Even though if you are watching this video, I'm pretty sure you are already subscribed anyway. So saying make sure to subscribe seems a little bit silly, doesn't it? I think it's time to go back on TF2 regardless. So let's get going, I suppose. Like I stated, playing as a scout, rocking of course the Mad Milk initially, switching to the pistol a little bit later on, and still the Rap Assassin. Like I think I've stated it before, the Rap Assassin is of course a straight upgrade if you don't start batting people, which you shouldn't be doing if you have a stock scattergun with you. Also, that was stupid. I was standing still for just a second, then I got killed by a sniper because I was pushing the bomb. And as you may have noticed as well, there's a lot of cutting in this video because this initial match took bloody ages because my team wasn't initially pushing the bomb all the time, which actually made me not willing to push the bomb myself as well. So I actually had to force myself from time to time. But then again, that's payload in a public server. That's bound to happen. And I do get some very nice skills though, especially in the beginning I got some very nice skills. And this is also why I actually decided to upload this gameplay. Because I've been really enjoying other classes, especially the soldier with the gunboats of course. So switching back to something I haven't played for a while, at least it feels like I haven't played it for a while, was actually kind of weird because it's always the question if I may do well or absolutely horrendous. I think I did pretty okay considering this is Barn Blitz of course, and Barn Blitz usually ends up in a very awkward stalemate on certain points. As you can see, their placement of engineers, at least placement of sentries with the Wrangler, is questionable to say the least, which actually allows us to take cover behind, well, cover I suppose, as well as the bomb to take him out. Because of course you want to put your sentries on more tactical locations where it's harder to avoid the incoming damage, if at all possible of course, assuming you don't have an Uber, or do have an Uber. And a lot of spies in this map as well, which actually was rather frustrating for me, which is why initially I took so long with the Mad Milk, because of course the Mad Milk allows you to see spies if you actually do hit them. Unfortunately in this match the amount of pyros got out of hand. Now initially speaking, this shouldn't be too much of an issue for a scout, especially if you are rocking the Mad Milk. You can put out the fire, and of course if you hit a pyro you can just run up to him and heal yourself regardless of getting some afterburn damage or just being straight up burned in your face. Nonetheless, the amount of pyros was getting excessive on the enemy team, as well as their backup healers. As you just could see, there were 2 healers on 1 pyro. Just the Mad Milk is not usually going to be enough for me personally to take it out on my own. So what I did is basically switch back to my pistol, which allowed me to, well, quite simply put, distance myself from the pyros while still harassing them. Unfortunately, I do dislike the pistol for its bullet spread, as you will see during this end of this video, where I'm trying to hit something like that and only 1 bullet hits of the several bullets that I've shot. And I suppose that only makes it fair because the scout is supposed to be a close quarter combat person class type thing. But then again, it is very frustrating while you have your crosshair perfectly placed and no bullet is hitting. Also, don't find snipers with bushwakas while you're covered in Jarate in close quarters. It will end up getting you killed, as you can see. Regardless, this video is about to come to an end, so all I can say to you guys is thank you for your continued support once again. I hope you guys still will continue to enjoy my videos and spread the word, of course. And in addition to that, make sure to check out my new playthroughs and comment on the videos to what you like, I suppose. If you enjoy Borderlands 2 or Torchlight 2, if you don't enjoy the videos, you may enjoy the entertainment that sits within these videos. Or if you don't, then you don't have to watch them. You can still watch the upcoming TF2 videos as well as upcoming Guild Wars 2 videos that I have planned. So make sure to stay tuned for that. Otherwise, you have a lot of fun things to watch, and I will catch you guys next time. Take care.